Yo, 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 Comic Nation. Tricky Dick back in your face again with another video. This is another contest entry. This one is for Just Luke. If you people don't know who Luke is, he does comic haul videos, like graphic novels, trade videos. I think he's a Star Wars fan. He does all these videos with his dad, and they're incredible, man. You can tell that he has so much fun doing these videos with his father. Like the guy's always smiling. He's always happy. He's always chuffed, and they're always cracking jokes left, right, and center. Really good guy. Really, he's a great kid. They just hit 250 subs, which is incredible. I really hope I can get to 250, man, because that is awesome. Well done, guys. You totally deserve it. You can, as I said, you can really tell that they really love doing what they do. I mean, they really get a kick out of it. So go and sub them up. A great young guy. Great couple guys. Really, really good guys. So their contest. They've got 5 questions, and you know what? These questions, I have to admit, they're pretty cool. Very different, brilliant questions. Like, I would never have thought of any of these. I put up my Batgirl comic here just for something to look at. Yeah, so the questions, as I said, there were 5 questions. First one was... name an actor or an actress who you think that should have been in a famous role, that should have been that you think would have been better at doing the part that someone else did. I got a couple. I wrote them all down. I always thought, before Captain America came out, I always thought, you know what? I mean, Chris Evans is pretty cool, but I mean, the guy was already Human Torch, so I thought, you know what? They need someone. I mean, in the comic, Captain America was always blonde. I mean, he was pretty buff, but there were some issues where he was just, I mean, not overly cut, but toned. I always thought that Matthew McConaughey would have been a good replacement for Captain America. I mean, obviously he would have to work on his accent, but you know what? I think Matt McConaughey would have been pretty cool as Captain America. Thandie Newton, if you don't know this lady, she was in a movie called Rock and Rolla with Gerard Butler. She is incredibly beautiful, and she would have been good as Storm, I think. I can just imagine her with the white contacts and then with her hair all done up. Man, oh man, she is beautiful. You need to check her out. Emily Blunt, she was in, I think she just did a movie with Tom Cruise. She would have been good as Black Widow, I think. Again, she's British. She would have to work on her accent as well. But as Black Widow in that outfit, yeah, baby. As Sue Storm from Fantastic Four, one of the worst movies of all time, if I might add. I would probably have to say one of my crushes. Probably I would have to say Rachel McAdams. She's a Canadian actress, and again, her in that blue suit. Come on. As Jubilee from X-Men. I forget her name that played Jubilee. I think she was in that movie Juno. I forget her name. But I always thought Mila Kunis would have been good as Jubilee. She's tiny. She's pretty toned, but I'm a fan of Mila Kunis, and I always thought she would have been pretty good for Jubilee. Question number 2. If you had $15, what would you buy? It's a random amount of money, but it's pretty cool. $15. You know what? I'm starting to get into with the pop vinyl figures, and that's roughly around the price. I think they were about like $12 or $13, so it would have worked out to about 15 or so bucks. So yeah, I probably would have spent $15 on the pop vinyl figures. As I said, I'm slowly starting to get into them. I'm slowly, like, I'm not heavily into them, but I like to grab the random one here and there. Any ones that interest me. Slowly building up a collection. So yeah, probably I would spend it on a pop vinyl figure. Number three, what one fact is special about your neighborhood? Pretty neat question. I've got two comic shops that are within a 10-minute drive of each other, which is brilliant because I can scoot there and back without my wife knowing. So that's pretty cool. And as I said before, I'm from England, and there are two British, like two little tiny British shops that are really, again, like they're within like maybe 10 or 15 minutes of each other. And I like to go there all the time. My wife isn't a big fan of some of the food that they have, but I absolutely love it. Like steak and kidney pies, pretty much one of my favorite things of all time. And from these two British shops, they make them themselves. Oh my God, they are outstanding. And I love all the British treats, like all the candies and sweets and everything that, like, straight from England. They're just incredible, man. And yeah, I just love going there. And they've got it all decked out with, like, it's all like British flags and whatnot. A lot of Coronation Street memorabilia, which is really, really cool because I'm into Coronation Street as well. And it's just a great, they're just a great two little shops to go into, even just to go in and have a look around and walk around. So yeah, as it, like those two things in our neighborhood, they're pretty cool. Name somewhere in the world that you would go with, and who would it be? It could be anyone you choose. Well, you know what? I would have to say my wife, obviously, but if I could take anyone else, probably it would have to be my top crush, probably Kate Upton. Would go around the world with her and doing all her swimsuit photo shoots, and just to be there behind the camera. Yeah, I think it'd be pretty cool. Um, yeah, why not, man? Kate Upton. Ugh. Number five. Shout out to two YouTubers. Only two, man. There are so many great ones out there. You know what? I would have to say one of the people that pretty much after I watched their videos, I got the interest in starting videos myself. I would probably have to say Hippies Collectibles. I'm a huge Kiss fan, and he's a huge Kiss fan as well. And he's got some great Kiss memorabilia. He's got like a lot of signatures. He's a big guitar player. I'm a guitar player. He's a rock and roll meathead like I am. I love it, man. His room, he's got his room done up with, a lot of Kiss stuff, Motley Crue stuff. Yeah, very cool YouTuber. District 12 Comics is another person. She's been so helpful with me and YouTube and getting started on a lot of things. Every time I have a question, she's always been there to help me out. She's always PM'd me. She's always commenting on my videos. So incredibly helpful. You need to go check out and sub these two YouTubers, District 12 Comics and Hippies Collectibles. You guys need to do it right now. Two great YouTubers. That's it. Those are my answers. Hopefully they're good. And Luke, well done, buddy. You totally deserve it, pal. As I said, you can really see that you enjoy doing your videos and you really get a kick out of doing it with your old man. And I love it, man. Good for you. Good on you. Well done. Congrats. And best of luck to all the other participants. Thanks a lot, guys. We'll see you next time. Cheers.